Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to ask you one simple question. What kind of person do you want to become before 2027 arrives? Time is moving fast. Every year, millions of people make plans, set goals, and dream about success, but only a few truly change their lives. Why? Because success is not built in one day. It is built through daily improvement. The future does not suddenly create successful people. It rewards those who prepare for it early. We are living in a competitive world where skills matter more than excuses, discipline matters more than motivation, and growth matters more than comfort. If we continue wasting time, avoiding challenges, and ignoring self-improvement, 2027 will come, and our lives may remain exactly the same. But the good news is this: you still have time to change. Before 2027, there are 8 important things every person must improve to build a stronger, smarter, healthier, and more successful life. These improvements are not only for students or professionals. They are for everyone who wants a better future. Discipline is the foundation of every success story you will ever hear. It is not something people are born with. It is something they build through daily decisions, repeated actions, and consistent effort. If you truly want to transform your life before 2027, then improving your discipline is not optional. It is essential. Without discipline, even the most talented person will struggle to achieve meaningful results, while an average person with strong discipline can outperform them in every area of life. Improving discipline starts with understanding one simple truth: you cannot always depend on motivation. Motivation comes and goes like emotions, but discipline is what keeps you moving when motivation disappears. There will be days when you feel tired, distracted, or lazy, and in those moments, discipline becomes your strongest weapon. It pushes you to do what is necessary, not what feels comfortable. One of the most powerful ways to build discipline is by creating a fixed routine and sticking to it. When you wake up at the same time every day, plan your tasks, and follow a structured schedule, your mind slowly adapts to order. At first, it feels difficult, but over time, your brain starts to operate on habits instead of constant decision making. This reduces procrastination and increases productivity naturally. Another important part of discipline is learning to control distractions. In today's world, social media, entertainment, and unnecessary activities can easily consume your time. A disciplined person knows when to say no. They do not allow temporary pleasure to destroy long-term goals. They understand that every minute wasted is a step away from their future success. Discipline also means doing important tasks even when you do not feel like doing them. Whether if it is studying, exercising, working, or practicing a skill, consistency matters more than intensity. Even small daily actions, when repeated over time, create massive results. A person who studies 1 hour daily with discipline will achieve far more than someone who studies randomly for 10 hours once in a while. Another key aspect is self-accountability. You must learn to be honest with yourself. If you break your own rules repeatedly, you lose control over your life. But when you hold yourself accountable, you build trust within yourself. This inner trust becomes confidence, and confidence becomes strength. Discipline also requires sacrifice. You may have to give up comfort, entertainment, or habits that do not serve your goals. This is not easy, but every successful person has gone through it. Growth always demands discomfort at the beginning, but rewards you with freedom later. Most importantly, discipline shapes your identity. When you act with discipline every day, you start becoming a disciplined person. It is no longer something you try to do. It becomes who you are. And once discipline becomes your identity, success naturally follows in every area of life: education, career, health, and personal growth. In the end, discipline is not about restriction, it is about freedom. It is the freedom to control your time, your actions, and your future. If you can master discipline before 2027, you will not just improve your life, you will completely transform it. Improving your communication skills is one of the most powerful changes you can make in your life before 2027. Communication is not just about speaking fluently or using big words. It is about expressing your thoughts clearly, confidently, and in a way that others can understand and respect. Every opportunity in life, whether in education, career, relationships, or leadership, depends on how well you communicate. People may forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel through your words. To improve communication, the first step is learning to speak with clarity. Many people have good ideas in their minds, but they fail to express them properly. This creates confusion and lowers confidence. Clear communication means choosing simple words, organizing your thoughts before speaking, and avoiding unnecessary complexity. When your message is easy to understand, people naturally listen more carefully and take you seriously. Confidence is another key part of communication. Without confidence, even correct words lose their impact. Confidence does not mean being loud or aggressive. It means believing in what you are saying. You can build confidence by practicing speaking regularly, even if it is in front of a mirror or with close friends. The more you speak, the more comfortable you become. Over time, hesitation disappears and your voice becomes stronger and more stable. Listening is equally important as speaking. Many people think communication is only about talking, but in reality, good communication starts with listening. When you listen carefully, you understand others better, respond more accurately, and build stronger relationships. Active listening shows respect and makes people feel valued. This is why great communicators are often great listeners first. Body language also plays a powerful role. Your posture, eye contact, facial expressions, and gestures communicate more than words sometimes. Standing straight, maintaining eye contact, and using natural hand movements can make your communication more effective and trustworthy. Even a simple message can become powerful when delivered with the right body language. Another important aspect is emotional control. Sometimes in difficult situations, people speak too quickly or emotionally, which creates misunderstandings. A good communicator stays calm, thinks before responding, and chooses words carefully. This helps avoid conflict and builds maturity in communication. Reading and learning new vocabulary also helps improve communication over time. When you read books, articles, or informative content, you naturally improve your ability to express ideas. However, the goal is not to use difficult words, but to use the right words at the right time. Simplicity is always more powerful than complexity. Practicing communication in real life situations is essential. Whether it is asking questions in class, participating in discussions, or talking to new people. Every interaction is an opportunity to improve. Mistakes are normal, and they should be seen as lessons, not failures. Ultimately, improving communication skills is about building connection. It is about making people understand you, trust you, and feel comfortable around you. If you develop strong communication skills before 2027, you will open doors to countless opportunities. You will be more confident, more respected, and more successful in every area of life. Improving your health is one of the most important commitments you can make before 2027 because without good health, everything else in life becomes difficult to enjoy or achieve. Success, money, and knowledge lose their true value if your body and mind are weak. Health is not only about looking fit on the outside, it is about building a strong body, a calm mind, and a balanced lifestyle that allows you to perform at your best every single day. The first step toward better health is taking care of your body through regular physical activity. Exercise is not just for athletes or gym goers. It is essential for everyone. When you move your body daily, even through simple activities like walking, jogging, stretching, or playing sports, you improve your blood circulation, increase your energy levels, and strengthen your muscles and heart. Exercise also helps reduce stress and improves your mood, making you feel more active and focused throughout the day. Along with physical activity, nutrition plays a huge role in your health. Many people underestimate how much food affects their energy, concentration, and overall well-being. Eating fast food, sugary drinks, and unhealthy snacks regularly may feel satisfying in the moment, but it slowly damages your body over time. A healthier approach is to include balanced, clear-throat meals with fruits, vegetables, proteins, and enough water. When you fuel your body with the right nutrients, you give it the strength it needs to function properly and fight illness. Sleep is another critical factor that people often ignore. In today's busy lifestyle, many individuals sacrifice sleep for work, study, or entertainment. However, lack of sleep weakens your immune system, reduces focus, and affects your emotional stability. A disciplined sleep routine helps your body recover, improves memory, and gives you the energy to face each new day with clarity. Getting enough rest is not laziness, it is a necessity for long-term health. Mental health is just as important as physical health. Stress, anxiety, and negative thinking can silently damage your well-being if not managed properly. Learning how to control your thoughts, stay positive, and take breaks when needed is essential. Activities like meditation, deep breathing, or simply spending time in nature can help calm your mind and restore emotional balance. Talking snorts to supportive people and avoiding unnecessary social pressure also contributes to a healthier mental state. Another important part of improving health is breaking harmful habits. Many people struggle with habits like excessive screen time, poor posture, overeating, or staying inactive for long hours. These habits may seem small, but they have long-term effects on your body. Becoming aware of them and slowly replacing them with healthier choices is a powerful step toward improvement. Hydration is also often ignored, but it is essential for maintaining energy, digestion, and overall body function. Drinking enough water throughout the day keeps your body active and helps remove toxins naturally. Simple habits like carrying a water bottle or drinking water before meals can make a big difference. Ultimately, Improving your health is about consistency, not perfection. You do not need to make extreme changes overnight. Small daily improvements, when maintained over time, create a strong and healthy lifestyle. If you take care of your health before 2027, you are not just adding years to your life, you are adding snorts life to your years. A healthy body and mind will give you the strength, confidence, and energy to achieve everything else you desire in life. Improving your financial knowledge is one of the most powerful skills you can develop before 2027 because money is not just something you earn. It is something you manage, grow, and protect. Many people work hard every day, yet they still struggle financially, not because they do not earn enough, but because they do not understand how money actually works. Financial knowledge is what turns income into stability, stability into growth, and growth into freedom. The first step in improving financial knowledge is understanding the value of money and how it flows in your life. Money should not only be seen as something to spend, but as a tool that can create opportunities. When you start thinking this way, your decisions naturally become smarter. Instead of wasting money on unnecessary things, you begin to prioritize needs, savings, and investments. This mindset shift is the foundation of financial growth. Saving money is one of the simplest, yet most powerful financial habits. Many snorts people ignore saving because they think their income is too small, but saving is not about how much you earn. It is about how much you keep. Even a small amount saved consistently can grow over time and provide financial security in emergencies. Saving teaches discipline and prepares you for unexpected situations in life, such as medical issues or sudden expenses. Budgeting is another essential skill. Without a budget, money often disappears without you realizing where it went. A budget helps you track your income and expenses clearly, allowing you to control your spending instead of being controlled by it. When you know exactly where your money is going, you can identify wasteful habits and redirect that money toward more meaningful goals. This simple practice can completely change your financial situation over time. Understanding investment is also a key part of financial education. Many people believe that saving money is enough, but in reality, saving alone is not sufficient for long-term growth. Inflation reduces the value of money over time, which means your savings lose purchasing power if they are not invested wisely. Learning about basic investment options, such as stocks, mutual funds, or small businesses, can help your money grow. However, it is important to start slowly, learn continuously, and avoid risky decisions without knowledge. Another important aspect is avoiding debt traps. Not all debt is bad, but unnecessary debt can destroy financial stability. Many people fall into the cycle of borrowing money for things they do not need, which creates long-term stress. Learning to differentiate between good debt and bad debt is essential. Good financial knowledge helps you make decisions that support your future rather than harm it. Financial discipline also plays a major role. Just like health and success, financial growth requires consistency. It means resisting impulse purchases, planning ahead, and thinking long-term instead of short-term. Every financial decision you make today has an impact on your future stability. Learning continuously is the final and most important part of financial growth. Reading books, following reliable financial education sources, or learning from experienced individuals can greatly improve your understanding. The more you learn, the more confident you become in handling money. Ultimately, improving your financial knowledge is not about becoming rich overnight. It is about becoming responsible, aware, and prepared. If you develop strong financial habits before 2027, you'll not only improve your current situation, but also build a future of independence, security, and true financial freedom. Expand and improve your time management in 500 words without heading. Improving your time management before 2027 is one of the most valuable life skills you can develop because time is the one resource that never comes back once it is lost. Every successful person in the world has learned how to manage time effectively, not because they have more hours in a day, but because they use their hours wisely. Time management is not about being busy all the time. It is about being productive, focused, and intentional with every moment you have. The first step in improving time management is understanding the value of time itself. Many people waste hours on unnecessary activities without realizing that those hours could have been used to build their future. Scrolling on social media, delaying important tasks, or spending too much time on distractions slowly reduces productivity. When you begin to treat time as something precious, your mindset naturally shifts towards using it more carefully. One of the most effective habits for managing time is planning your day in advance. When you wake up without a plan, your day becomes controlled by random events and distractions. But when you set clear goals for the day, you gain direction and purpose. A simple to-do list can completely change how you work. It helps you prioritize important tasks and avoid wasting time on less meaningful activities. Even spending a few minutes planning can save hours of confusion later. Another important aspect is learning to prioritize tasks. Not everything is equally important. Some tasks directly contribute to your goals, while others only give temporary satisfaction. A disciplined person focuses first on high-value tasks that bring long-term benefits. This requires self-control because easier tasks often feel more attractive, even if they are less important. Learning to do what matters most, even when it is difficult, is a key part of mastering time. Avoiding procrastination is also essential. Procrastination is one of the biggest enemies of success. It tricks you into thinking you will do something later, but later often becomes never. The best way to overcome procrastination is to start immediately, even with small steps. Once you begin, momentum builds and the task becomes easier to complete. Delaying only increases stress and reduces efficiency. Managing distractions is another critical skill. In today's world, phones, notifications, and entertainment constantly compete for your attention. If you do not control them, they will control you. Setting boundaries, turning off unnecessary notifications, and creating focused study or work environments can significantly improve your productivity. A focused mind completes tasks faster and with better quality. Time management also requires balance. Working without rest leads to burnout, while excessive relaxation leads to laziness. A healthy routine includes both productivity and rest. When you manage your energy properly, not just your time, you become more effective in everything you do. Proper sleep, short breaks, and relaxation are necessary to maintain long-term performance. Finally, Consistency is the key. Time management is not about being perfect for one day. It is about being consistent every day. Small improvements in how you use your time, when repeated daily, create powerful long-term results. Over time, you begin to achieve more in less time, and your life becomes more organized and purposeful. If you master time management before 2027, you will gain control over your life. You will stop feeling rushed, stop wasting opportunities, and start moving steadily toward your goals with confidence and clarity. Improving your digital skills before 2027 is no longer optional. It is a necessity for survival and success in a world that is rapidly becoming more technology-driven. Almost every field today, education, business, communication, healthcare, and even daily life, depends on digital tools. Those who understand technology grow faster, earn better opportunities, and stay ahead of others, while those who ignore it slowly fall behind. Digital skills are not just about using a smartphone or computer. They are about understanding how technology works and how to use it effectively to your productivity, career, and creativity. The first step in improving digital skills is becoming comfortable with basic computer and internet usage. Many people use devices every day, but do not fully understand their functions. Learning how to use word processing tools, spreadsheets, email systems, and online platforms efficiently can significantly improve your productivity. These basic skills are required in almost every job and academic field, and mastering them gives you a strong foundation for more advanced learning. Another important area is learning how to search and find information effectively. The internet is full of knowledge, but not all of it is useful or accurate. A skilled digital user knows how to filter information, identify reliable sources, and apply what they learn. This ability saves time and helps in making better decisions in both personal and professional life. Knowing how to learn online is one of the most powerful skills in the modern era. Understanding social media and digital communication is also essential. Social media is not just for entertainment. It is a powerful tool for networking, marketing, and personal branding. When used correctly, it can help you build a professional identity, connect with experts, and even create income opportunities. However, it requires responsibility and awareness because misuse or overuse can lead to snorts, distraction, and wasted time. Learning how to use social platforms productively is an important part of digital growth. Basic knowledge of content creation is another valuable skill. Today, digital content is everywhere. Videos, blogs, graphics, and online posts. Learning how to create simple content using tools like design apps, video editors, or presentation software can open many opportunities. You do not need to become a professional designer or editor, but understanding the basics allows you to express ideas more effectively and stand out in academic or professional environments. Cybersecurity and digital responsibility are also critical aspects of digital skills. As technology grows, online risks such as scams, data theft, and misinformation also increase. Learning how to protect your personal information, create strong passwords, and recognize suspicious activities is essential for safe internet usage. A smart digital user is always aware of online security and acts responsibly in digital spaces. Another key area is understanding emerging technologies like artificial intelligence, automation, and digital tools used in modern industries. You do not need to become an expert immediately, but having basic awareness of how these technologies work will help you adapt to future changes. The world is moving quickly toward automation, and those who understand it will have a major advantage in the job market. Most importantly, improving digital skills requires continuous learning. Technology changes rapidly, and what is useful today may become outdated tomorrow. Staying curious, practicing regularly, and exploring new tools will keep your skills updated and relevant. In conclusion, improving your digital skills before 2027 is about preparing yourself for the future. It increases your opportunities, enhances your creativity, and makes you more adaptable in a changing world. If you invest time in learning digital skills today, you are building a stronger, smarter, and more successful future for tomorrow. Improving your character before 2027 is one of the most meaningful changes you can make in your life, because character is the true foundation of who you are when no one is watching. Skills, knowledge, and talent can open doors, but it is your character that determines whether people trust you, respect you, and continue to support you in the long run. A strong character builds lasting relationships, creates inner peace, and shapes a life filled with dignity and purpose. The first step in improving character is developing honesty. Being honest means speaking the truth, keeping your promises, and staying transparent in your actions. Many people underestimate honesty, but it is the quality that builds trust in every area of life. When people know they can rely on your words, your reputation naturally becomes stronger. Even small lies or broken promises can damage trust, while consistent honesty builds a solid foundation for respect. Another important part of character is responsibility. A person with strong character does not blame others for their mistakes. Instead, they accept responsibility and learn from their actions. Taking responsibility shows maturity and strength. It means understanding that your choices shape your results. When you stop blaming circumstances and start owning your decisions, you gain control over your life and begin to grow as a person. Respect is also a key element of good character. Treating others with kindness, regardless of their status, background, or opinion, reflects your true personality. Respect is not only shown in words, but also in behavior, tone, and attitude. A respectful person listens carefully, avoids unnecessary arguments, and values the feelings of others. This creates harmony in relationships and builds a positive image in society. Another essential aspect of character is humility. Humility means staying grounded even when you achieve success. It means recognizing that there is always more to learn and that no one is superior to others. Arrogance pushes people away, but humility attracts respect and admiration. A humble person is open to feedback, willing to improve, and never looks down on others. This attitude keeps a person growing continuously. Self-control is also a major part of strong character. It means controlling your emotions, reactions, and desires instead of letting them control you. Many people make poor decisions in anger, frustration, or excitement. But a person with strong character pauses, thinks, and responds wisely. Self-control helps you avoid regretful actions and maintain stability in difficult situations. Integrity is another powerful quality. It means doing the right thing even when it is difficult or when no one is watching. Integrity builds inner strength and self-respect. When your actions match your values, you develop a sense of peace and confidence that cannot be shaken by external opinions. Kindness is equally important. Small acts of kindness, such as helping others, speaking gently, or offering support, can make a big difference in someone's life. Kindness reflects emotional strength, not weakness. A kind person creates positive energy wherever they go and builds meaningful relationships naturally. Finally, improving character requires consistency. It is not about changing overnight, but about making small daily choices that align with good values. Every decision you make either strengthens or weakens your character. Over time, these choices shape who you become. If you focus on improving your character before 2027, you'll build a life that is not only successful, but also respected and meaningful. True success is not just about what you achieve, but about the kind of person you become along the way.